Sagittarius, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your reading for the month of November 2025, your birthday month. I'm your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here, serving insulin. By the way, I'm your fellow fire sign. I'm gonna ask for permission. I need to drink my coffee along the way. Okay, we're doing great. I just have to have my coffee right next to me. So Sagittarius, in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future, the main challenge and energy for you for the month of November. I'm going to clarify everything for you and also get some final advice and close up with an oracle card. Sagittarius, cutie patootie, looking always so good. So let's see what's going on for you, Sag, for the month of November. Obviously, your birthday is coming up, which is big. November, I mean, we haven't gotten into December yet, but if you're a November Sagittarius, you all know what I'm saying. A lot of you are going to be experiencing, all of us is going to experience the Mercury retrograde, but part of it is going to be in Scorpio season, and then the last tail of it is going to be in your season. Very intense, very challenging, but we got this. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on, Sagittarius. I'm saying some sassy shit, Sag. Okay, so Sagittarius, your challenge and the energy for the month of November is the Four of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands, and that's you. Sagittarius, your challenge here with the Four of Cups has a lot to do with dealing with some sort of a rejection, whether you're rejecting someone here or someone is trying to, be very closed off towards you. I do get the sense of here you have left a huge impact onto someone. You could be dealing with a specific person who does not want to date other people. That's what my intuition is telling me based on this imagery. It's like this person, there is someone in your energy or in your life that's still fixated on the story between the two of you. Even though you might be in separation, I feel like this person is doing a lot of contemplation. Also, the month of November is, like I said, we are already in the pre-shadow period of the Mercury retrograde. So you can expect a lot of people popping up in your mind, you popping up in a lot of people's mind, and kind of like these subconscious memories resurfacing and emerging. So people coming back from the past. Okay, so we're going to talk about this and see why this is your challenge in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Fool, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So in the recent past, Sagittarius, I do strongly feel like here that you had a brand new beginning with someone, possibly with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries here. Could have been another fire sign, okay? Many of you had a brand new beginning with this person, and then either they walked away from you or you walked away from them. It looks like someone here disconnected from you. We're going to talk about this and clarify in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the King of Swords. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. There is definitely this back and forth and on and off energy. I think moving forward, especially dear Sagittarius in the month of November, a lot of you are going to be making a very important decision here with the Two of Pentacles. Some of you are going to say, you know what, I'm just going to disconnect and forget about this person. But there is a conversation here that has to happen before you even make up your mind. You have been waiting for this conversation. King of Swords, it talks about having a clear face-to-face conversation. Someone here you're dealing with is very logical. This person may act very detached or kind of like nonchalant. Maybe there is not so much emotional expression on whoever you're dealing with, but we're going to talk about this and clarify in a moment. In the near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Judgment. I mean, the opportunity for you and this person, Sagittarius, to get back together and to form family is there. But we're not going to rush into this because I have to clarify those. And, the Judgment here is talking about, it's a Scorpio season, someone here having realization. It's the card of the Scorpio. Someone here having an epiphany, an announcement being made, some sort of an announcement or declaration in terms of this brand new beginning. Ace of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles, it's a journey, right? You start with the Ace of Pentacles, with the beginning, which can lead to the Ten of Pentacles. So it's either you are going to choose to walk with this person completely and embark onto this journey where both of you are going to be exploring this relationship, which can lead to family. By the way, it's literally 3:33 on my clock right now, 3:33. So that can have a very significant number for many of you. So I feel like there is a decision that needs to be made. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. And this is your energy, Sagittarius. You seem to be stepping into your power. The sun is going to be transitioning into your sign after Scorpio. So a lot of you seem to be really protecting your energy, doing protection spells, and also kind of really calling your energy and power back to you. So let's get into your reading, Sagittarius, and get some clarity and see what is it that you need to know. I'm going to clarify your challenge, the Four of Cups. So let's clarify the Four of Cups to see what is this situation about? What is this rejection about? What is it that you need to know? So the Four of Cups, Sagittarius, is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Wands. There is obviously some sort of a conflict between you and this person. Unresolved conflict, drama, chaos, whatever has happened between you and them. I feel like here someone acted very selfishly towards you. Whoever this person is, they chose like their own happiness and they walked away. Okay, maybe someone here chose career over relationship, or they were focused on what's important for them. And they just walked away from you. So obviously in the month of November, even though this person walked away and they seem to be very sad over the fact. I don't know why I honestly pick up this to be your person's energy, because I can connect with Sagittarius' energy very well. And I feel like your energy is like you're starting to feel better. You're starting to feel better slowly but surely. Your person is the one that's going to be in their feelings, and here is the thing, honey, let me tell you something. I love you so much. We keep it professional. This is Henry, that's Michael, this is me. I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, oh my gosh, it's just all them. They're so sad and depressed without you, Sagittarius. You're the good guy, they're the bad guy. We don't do no toxic trashy terror here. Sprinkle. I'm saying I keep it all real. You already know that. I keep it all real here on this channel. So I feel like that it's really like your person's energy. There is a lot of nostalgia from their end to you. You seem to be practicing a lot of detachment, okay, the art of detachment, and just really focusing on yourself and your own happiness. Sagittarius, you are one of the smartest signs. Half horse, half human. Who gave you that weapon? Who gave you the archer? It takes strong sense of intelligence to build it. So you are very smart. You always see the positive in every situation. So if you have been in a separation with this person, or there is something that's been troubling, you don't just sit there and have a pity party. You still wake up, get up, do your own thing. And you're ruled by Jupiter, the biggest planet, the expansion, right? The positivity, the luck. So there is a lot of positive energy surrounding you in the month of November. And maybe that plays a big part for you to detach, because it's always everything is an energetic game. When you pull your energy back to you, when you focus on yourself and you don't put your attention onto this person and say, oh, they're not in my life, I don't have them in my life, I'm desperate for them. You basically become magnetic, right? You become magnetic who you're meant to be. So that's your true energy. And I think that's going to make someone kind of miss out on that, because they're going to be looking for you like, oh, very Sagittarius is energy. So that's a big challenge here for you, and you're going to need to ground yourself for that. Let's get into your recent past. So the Fool, Sagittarius, brand new beginning here that happened in the past, but then also it started quickly, maybe ended quickly. The Fool here is clarified by the Chariot, Four of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Again, there was a sense of rejection. I think this person rejected you in the past, the same Four of Cups. This person that came into your life very quickly, made you feel amazing, a lot of promises, everything was great. Someone here also had some sort of drinking habits. I don't know, beer, alcohol, whatever it might have been. Drinking habits, could be you, could be your person. I feel like that this situation ended quite fast in the past, because there is this strong sense of rejection. Maybe some of you felt like this was not really fulfilling you. It wasn't making you happy anymore, and you had to walk away and to disconnect from this person, okay? So let's clarify the Eight of Cups for you to see who walked away, who did it and why, and what happened. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Two of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, there definitely was a conflict here, as you can see. Maybe you and this person came from two different cultural backgrounds, and there was also maybe other people involved into this situation. Long distance situation, long distance might have been an issue here for you and this person as well. King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Someone cut you off. That's what I'm strongly feeling here. There is a strong cut-off energy, someone cutting you off, disconnecting from you, stop talking to you, ghosting you. So nonetheless, Sagittarius, I think a lot of you, what ended up happening, I didn't talk about this because I knew this was going to be about you anyways. This one right here, you started exploring new territories, okay? You didn't just sit there and have a pity party. You started working on a project, maybe writing something, working on something. Six of Wands energy is about entering into a victorious era of your life, okay? So this is, whatever happened with this situation, Sagittarius, it really pushed you to your highest timeline, and you started achieving things. You started going after your dreams, after your goals, maybe putting yourself more out there. Maybe you are a public figure, putting yourself out more into the public. So the Six of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the King of Cups. It's so weird. I don't know. There's so many things coming up to me right now. I don't pause like this a lot of times. Okay, so Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone was supposed to apologize. Someone was supposed to apologize you for something. I don't know why I'm picking up on a strong apology, aggressive behavior. I don't know, Sagittarius, if this person was ever abusive to you in one way or another, but I feel like with the Knight of Swords energy, this is a very, as you can see right here, right? I like to show the cards so it makes sense. I'm not making up these stories. So someone here was very aggressive towards you. I don't know why, or passive aggressive, or there was a behavior that maybe also this person was very quickly coming in and out of your life, or there was a very reckless behavior, was the word I was looking for, reckless, rebellious behavior towards you, delayed apology that was meant to come towards you as well. And yeah, drinking. Like I said, I'm seeing here someone kept drinking, or drinking habits, or could have been any other unhealthy habits, okay? So let's talk about the present moment here, what's important for you in the month of November. Two of Pentacles, some sort of an important decision. I do see here sometimes kind of going back and forth if you really want to hang on to this person or not. Do you really see this person being your soulmate? Do you really see yourself settling down with this individual or not? I think that's a big question that many of you are really asking. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles for you in the present moment. It's clarified by the Four of Wands, the Empress, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you really question whether you would want to marry this person, have a child, have another child, settle down, right? Marry with them. Because there is a lot of struggles that come with this connection. Now, the fact that you left a huge mark on this person's life, I think that still exists there. You have left a big imprint on this person's mind by your generosity, your support, your loyalty, and you're always fun to be around, Sagittarius, always, you know what I mean? So even though this person rejected you at a time and they said, I don't want to deal with you, I don't want to do anything with you, and they misunderstood you, I think you're one of the most misunderstood signs along with Gemini out there, because sometimes people take your bluntness in the wrong way or whatsoever, but I feel like that in the present moment and what's coming up for you in the month of November, you're gonna have to decide if this is somebody that you would want to settle down with. Okay, there is gonna be a face-to-face conversation. I do see here like detaching completely from this person with the Six of Swords. So let's clarify and see what the Six of Swords here is about for you. Clarified by the Fool, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. You seem to be kind of a little bit struggling and torn apart between wanting to be back with this person or completely, close that chapter. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I see here, dear Sagittarius, is you are hurt by the fact that with a wounded soldier, that's the wounded soldier, okay? Whatever happened between you and this person definitely made you feel a certain way. You would think about giving a brand new beginning. I mean, those two are brand new beginnings, the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. But in the middle, there is something here that you might still hurt. You are still deeply hurting about that. And I mean, come on, we're fire signs. You don't have to tell me, but I already know. There is something that you deeply are hurting over. Something has hurt you at a very deep level. And you can be making everyone else happy around you, Sagittarius. You can make people laugh and you can be very nice to people, very optimistic. But, I think a lot of times you kind of cover up your pain and what you truly are going through. And not many people know what you could be experiencing, because people may perceive, oh, you're Sagittarius, yeah, you're all positive, everything is going great with you. But not everyone knows the hardships that you're enduring within yourself and the silent battles that you have been fighting. So, face-to-face conversation here in the month of November, you have the King of Swords. Okay, so let's talk about the King of Swords and see what this means for you, Sagittarius. I just saw the Two of Cups because I was shuffling upside down. But the King of Swords here in the present moment and what's coming up for you in the month of November, clarified by the Judgment, the King of Wands, and the Three of Swords. It's exactly what I was saying. What did I say? What did I just say? I did talk about that there is a heartbreak and there is a painful situation that you experienced and you went through, right? So a lot of you are going to be honest about the fact that this person hurt you at a very deep level. It doesn't mean that you are weak. It doesn't mean that you hold grudges against this person or you're resentful. It just means that you are letting them know and making it very obvious and letting them know that, hey, whatever you did was very hurtful to me. Okay, so the Three of Swords, King of Wands is you, Sagittarius energy, and you have the Judgment. Okay, Scorpio energy, we are in the Scorpio season until your birthday, of course. So we just started a little bit the Scorpio season. So I do feel like here there is going to be a major realization about the fact that you need to address this. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to conceal it. Some of you may think and say, well, I don't want to come across as being like, I'm sensitive or I'm needy or, what I'm saying? That's not the case. That's not what this is about. This is about really letting them know, like, look, your words or your behavior or your avoidant attachment or your avoidant behavior really hurt me at a very deep level. The way that this person walked away from you, Sagittarius, the way that things ended between you and them definitely made you feel hurt, okay? So you want to address that and you want to have a conversation about that and then decide if this is the right decision for you to move forward into marriage. It's very interesting when I'm looking into your cards. This was the decision you're making about conversation, right? This is the last card I'm going to clarify in the end. So both of, you have two judgments here, and that means again, you're going to be having to make a decision based on how this person responds to you. What are you going to do? Are they going to change? Is there any change behaviors in this person, right? That's going to convince you and really motivate you to move forward. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. One of the reasons why you're kind of being a little bit hesitant and holding back is because there is trust issues that you have with this person. You know what I'm saying? You do have trust issues with this individual. Financial struggles, financial challenges, whether you are going through that, whether this person has financial struggles, because that's what the Five of Pentacles means. This means debt. This means sickness, disease, this means difficulties, obstacles, emotional unavailability. You just want to make sure that both of you are on the right track and on the right page if you were to have a brand new beginning, if you were to start again, right? Especially if by any chance, Sagittarius, there is any children involved in this picture or if there's going to be. Because you want to make sure that, them kids are taken care of, them bills are paid, and them food is put on the table. You know what I mean? So the Ten of Pentacles in the near future is clarified by the Strength, the Moon, and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with the Leo. And whoever you are dealing with, it's been freaking headache. It's been kind of really affecting you. But you've learned the art of detachment. It's like when they come around, Sagittarius, and they physically appear into your life, I think it may evoke some feelings within you and it may make you feel like a certain way. So for many of you, I do strongly feel like here that in the month of November, you're going to have to pause and be very slow before you move forward with this individual. The moon here talks about your subconscious mind, your fears, and the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that's actually standing still, not moving forward, not moving backwards. So there is definitely a very strong energy here about you not rushing into anything. Compared to opposed to how you used to act before, Sagittarius, you would be so quick to get back with people, give them the grace, give them the compassion, give them the free pass. I think you have really learned over the past few years, being as a Sagittarius, that you could be taken advantage of because of your optimism and of your kindness. It may sound crazy, but that's literally what I feel like. Don't forget, I know Sagittarius is very well, and I'm surrounded by quite some. So you're just really coming to this realization that you don't need to over-sacrifice yourself and overextend yourself in connections and with people. So a lot of things are at stake. There is children involved in here. There is financial status here involved. There is money and things like that. So this decision here, let's see what this decision here is about with the Judgment. Let's clarify the Judgment here, dear Sagittarius. It's an important one, okay, for you in the month of November. So the Judgment is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the World, and the Five of Cups, and you have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. We're not going to sit here and try to pretend that's not the case. For many of you, you just have a hard time moving forward because whatever happened in the past, the obstacles, the challenges, it's like, you gotta give it some time. You gotta give it some time to really process, let them come towards you with some actual receipts of them proving, to be really bringing in what they really meant to bring in into the table and for you. So a lot of you still have this disappointment deep within you. And I think whatever happened between you and this person, Sagittarius, it really, really deeply disappointed you, I think a disappointed Sagittarius is, if a Sagittarius gets disappointed and if a Sagittarius gets really heartbroken and it's very deep, it takes a long time for you to recover from that. So, and I've told Capricorn and you both are, prone to going through some secret depression. So, I would just really advise and recommend as a fellow fire sign from the bottom of my heart, meditation and breath work are game changers. Please do that. Journal, ground yourself, go out more into the nature, talk to the trusted people. If you're feeling you're struggling a little bit, right? Because you want to make sure that you are thriving. You want to make sure that you are not just surviving. You're meant to thrive, dear Sagittarius. So in the month of November, I feel like, you're choosing your happiness over just overextending yourself. Now, cross-watchers, I don't want them to be offended, but this is what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius. And I'm not here to tell you what you need, what you want to know. Like, tell me my person is coming back and we're getting back together. I got to be honest with you. I'm moving with agency and honesty, and I can't just be like, oh yeah, you guys are getting back together. What am I seeing here? In my cards, they don't lie. If you watched me for a long time, we built this with integrity and honesty. So the time has come for you to focus on you. What is it that's important for you that you need to focus on, Sagittarius? You know what I mean? And to take your power back, to take your energy back to yourself. You did leave a mark on this person, but that doesn't justify the fact that they can just jump back into your life. You know what I'm saying? Some sassy shit. So let's get the advice, Sagittarius, and see what is it that you need to know. You're gonna drive me crazy, don't you? With this Aquarius Libra energy here. So I'm just gonna have to cover her stuff right here. So you have the star here, which is the card of an Aquarius. You got 10 of Swords and then Justice, okay? So obviously, like I said before, the 10 of Swords is talking about the betrayal, the rejection you experienced in the past, someone ghosting, someone disappearing. And it's just really an indication of you, again, confirmation, the advice for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through this healing journey. The star here is not just about the sign Aquarius, but it's about you, hoping and believing and knowing the best for yourself and embarking onto a self-healing journey where you focus on yourself. The advice here for you is, if you're still internally struggling with certain things, it's important for you to heal that, completely let go of that. And if somebody wants to make things right with you, if this person wants to come forward to you and they want to heal things, they need to be presenting themselves properly for you. Not just all of a sudden disappearing, ghosting, and then trying to come back, and then you have a decision here to make. Of course, it's your free will, what you want to do, but this is what I'm seeing here for you, dear Sagittarius. You know what I mean? Because you know better than that. You know better than this. I'm saying, what is your animal spirit for the month of November? Hold on. What is an important message that you need to know? What is the animal spirit for my Sagittarius? Okay, so you got buffalo, okay, for your animal spirit animal. So let's see, what does it say? What do you need to know? It's not a whole text. It's a very short description. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I got to read that for you, okay? Buffalo. So grounded, yet heavenly, practical, yet spiritual. So the hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise towards heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Sagittarius energy right there. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience these elusive yet life-changing beliefs from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. You know what I'm saying? Trusting, pure presence, prayer. So it is about grounding, and I really was picking up on that energy, dear Sagittarius. Doing the holistic approach, focusing on grounding your energy, harnessing your Sagittarius energy. You see this separation, whatever happened, right, as an opportunity for you to grow, for you to elevate, for you to level up, prioritizing yourself. You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying this with all my love and with all my care for you, because I care for my viewers. I want the best for you. So breath work, spending more time into the nature, loving yourself, enjoying your own company, and putting your pieces beautifully back together is going to be very significant for you in the month of November. So dear Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, always ready to serve and to slay. I love you and I bless you. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.